Now at 5:30 and only on 9, this woman tells us she was diagnosed with cancer, then lost her job, her car, and her home. And now she's living on the streets.
I don't want to live like this.
Her name is Cynthia, and she is one of many people across our area struggling right now with homelessness.
That's right, and a local nonprofit is working to help Cynthia and many others get off the streets. But I learned when doing this story that there's a challenge when it comes to people who are newly homeless.
It's very heavy, a lot of sweatshirts.
Cynthia Nance is 61 years old. She has never been without a home until the beginning of this year. All of her belongings now fit into the shopping cart. Did you ever think that you would be in this situation?
No. In fact, I think the first month I was in shock. You start thinking back about what you lost. I had a good life.
After 40 years working in retail, in 2022, life changed. She was diagnosed with multiple serious medical conditions, including bladder cancer. Several hospital stays meant that she could not work, and disability ran out. She lost her job, her car, then by the end of the year, when her only family member died, her home.
That it could happen to anyone before, at a blink of an eye. And then, like I said, it snowballed.
Stacy McBride runs Pineville Neighbors Place. Her nonprofit helps 50 people a month who are homeless or are dealing with housing insecurity. McBride says they're seeing more people with stories similar to Cynthia's.
We have a number of people who are over the age of 60 that we help on a weekly basis that are living in the streets. And they have been on the streets for between 6 and 8 months.
McBride says because most shelters have a waiting list, those like Cynthia who are experiencing homelessness for the first time are more likely to fall through the cracks.
You know, many of the shelters have to prioritize people with children or people who are fighting an addiction or other things like that. If you're a single person and you've been on the street for less than 12 months, it's very difficult to find stable shelter.
I have tried my hardest to get out of the situation. But like I said, everything, the door's closed.
Which is why she sleeps on the streets. Ironically, steps from the hospital, where at the end of the month, she will start chemotherapy. Are you going to be coming back on the streets after your treatments?
Probably so. Probably so.
But McBride wants to keep that from happening. She's working to help Cynthia get her Social Security benefits and find shelter.
That people have given me.
Until then, it's the kindness of others that's keeping her going.
I don't want to live like this.
Channel 9 is committed to addressing the affordable housing crisis. We have a county-by-county guide to help you find resources. It's on WSOC-TV.com and on our news app as well. You just have to look under the Community tab.